Good morning, friends. It's Miss Lauren, and today I'm going to read you a story called Jonah and the Big Fish from our Tiny Truths Bible. In a big city called Nineveh lived the worst enemies of God's people. Jonah, said God, go to Nineveh and tell everyone to stop all the bad things they are doing. Tell them to say sorry and choose love instead. But Jonah did not want to go. These people were his enemies. How on earth could God love them? So Jonah jumped on a ship away from Nineveh. He was trying to escape from God. But God sent a dangerous storm over the sea. The terrified sailors on the boat prayed to their gods to save them. Nothing happened. It's my fault, said Jonah. I'm running away from God. Throw me into the sea and the storm will stop. So they did. And the storm stopped. The sailors saw that Jonah's God was the only true God and thanked him for rescuing them. Meanwhile, God sent an enormous fish to swallow Jonah up. Jonah's plan to run away from God was not going well. After 3 days stuck inside the fish, he realized he had made a mistake. He prayed to God, and God told the fish to spit him out. Now will you go? God asked him. This time, Jonah went straight to Nineveh and gave them God's message. God loves you, but he doesn't like the way you are living. It's not what he made for you for. He made you for something better. Say sorry and choose love. And do you know what? The people listened. Even the king listened and was sorry. He took off his royal clothes and put on a dirty, icky sack instead. Then he announced to his people, everyone in Nineveh must say sorry to God. We must love him and change our lives. Jonah was shocked. The worst enemies of God's people had said they were sorry and changed their ways. What an amazing, happy ending. But Jonah didn't think so. He was angry. He couldn't understand why God loved these people. He didn't want to share God's love with other tribes. But God's love is bigger than that. His love is for everyone, even enemies. God's love is so big that he never gives up on his children, no matter what. Now God's people were scattered far from each other with no home of their own. Remember that they had been taken from their land. They had no king of their own to look after them and no idea how God was going to rescue them. But God knew he hadn't forgotten his children or his plan for them. He was going to send them a very different kind of king, a king who would show them just how big God's love is. Well, friends, that's all for our story today. But just know that I love you all and I'm praying for you all. And we can't wait to all be together again soon. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.